electronics back to life is our game. Tubes and wires we arrange. Every circuit we exchange. Dusty gears begin to turn. Ancient speakers start to burn. We revive the faded sound, where lost frequencies are found. Through the cracks and through the ground, we revive the faded sound. Crackling tapes and humming noise, broken knobs and shattered joys. Every fix we deploy brings back life to your pride and joys. Dusty gears begin to turn. Ancient speakers start to burn. We revive the faded sound, where lost frequencies are found. Through the cracks and through the ground.
Hi guys, hi ladies, welcome. Right, tonight what we're going to do is probably going to be a quick one. I had a visit today from Richard and Mr. Chippy. So yeah, we're all sorted. Tea's out the way. We're here in the electronics workshop and we are going to today, let's go to camera 3 and we'll explain what we're doing. Right, what we're doing today, guys and girls, we've got two cartridges there on cartridge carriers. These are cartridges for the Linear Super Disco console that's behind me. And what we're actually going to do, we're going to take these old GP91 SCs out, take them out because they're old, and I remember putting these in this machine back in the 90s. They've been in there all them years. That one's got a screw missing. Anyway, a bit like its owner. Anyway, so what we're going to do, guys, we're going to get rid of those because they are old. Let's just zoom in a bit, because you can't see jack shit there, can you? Right, so we're going to get rid of them because they're old, and what we're going to do, we're going to replace them with these. These are Chiadenchi knockoffs, and they're used in all the modern Crosley record players. But we're putting these in. Why? Because they're old and they're new, and these are stereo, these are not. So we've decided that the time has come for a full rebuild on these head shells. So let me zoom out again so that we can see what we're doing. Right. And for this we need screwdrivers. Oh yes. Let's get that set out, that'll do us. That's all we should need. Sorry if I sound a bit snotty, guys, I am a bit snotty. Right, so what we can do, we can start by taking the cartridges off these carriers. I mean, these, I don't know who soldered them on, probably me, but they're a bit of a mess, so we'll clean all that up. These have been on since the 90s, and fucking legs are loose on the cartridge. Right, the cartridge leg won't come off, guys. I don't want to snap the lead. Well, I'm going to take the leads off anyway, but right, let's just see if we can get it with the clippers. I'm not going to, don't want to clip it off, but see if we can There you go. I've clipped it, broke the wire off. Doesn't matter, because I think we might put new wires on anyway. See how I feel. But yeah, that's right. So right, take the cartridge off, and it's a flathead. Try and find one driver that fucking fits the lot. The only trouble is getting these out of the bit of a tight fit. There you go. Right, put that in there. Now let's undo these, because I think we might have to use different bolts as well for the new ones. But I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've not actually had the chance to sit and do it, but right, so they can be consigned to the history books. They won't be thrown away because they still work, but they can be consigned. Right, so what I want to do, right, where do the wires go? One goes there and one goes up onto there, so they're just next to each other really. So yeah, that's right. So what I want to do is take this one off and clean this fucking carrier. It looks a mess. So take the wire off. Right. Now let's try and clean the carrier. Push that wire back into the thing, because we can reuse these two wires. I don't see why we can't. We can reuse those. But you need to just get the crap off there, just so it looks. There you go. Right, so what we need to do next is get the cartridge bits out. Actually, they're already out. The wires I want are already out, but we're gonna need that as well in a minute. Move out of the way. Right, so what we're gonna do here, guys, we're gonna use we're gonna just it's easier to fucking bite them off. Oh. Right, what we can do there, we can have a look and see. I mean, they're a bit longer, but that doesn't matter. And what we're going to do, we're going to wire them. We'll wire them for stereo. Wire it in parallel, so that we wire both sides of the cartridge. It's still mono because the machine's mono, but we're gonna do this so we can use it's got that, that's lovely. Now let's have a look at the one we've got here that we're not taking apart yet. The outside one. Oh, hang on, I'm looking at the wrong way around. Right, so just get this bit of solder off there. That's it. Right. Now these are designed, I think you're supposed to put these in after you've put the fucking wires in, to be honest. So what we'll do, we'll put the other green one. There you go. Right. What I'll do, I buy these wires, guys. I buy them they're for modern tone arms, you know, things like you find on, you know, a bayonet tight tone arm. Things that you find on something like a Technics or something. You know, I buy the wires with a plug on either end. And what I'll do, I'll cut them in half. I cut them in half, and you get four cartridge terminals then out of each one. You get 4 sets of leads out of each one then. Now, so what we're going to do here, we're going to solder the red one in. Let's move that. We're going to solder the red one in. Right, so it's, yeah, the red one soldered to the inside. Remember when you're putting these on, guys, remember the positive. There you go, there's one on. Let's let that solidify. There we go. Aren't we good, hey guys? Aren't we really well good? And this will give the console, it'll make the console sound better as well. You know, the unit will sound a hell of a lot fucking better. I tell you, do this to your disco console, guys, it will thank you for it. There we go. Now what we need, that one's got screws in and I think the thing's split, so we're not going to use that. Now what we need to do is pull this out. These are brand new styluses, styli rather. These are brand new. So I want to clip the cartridge off and then put it back into there for protection. Slip it back into the cartridge. Slip it back into there for protection. Now what we need to do is go into our cartridge bits, because this is where we keep, and we've got to remember to put that back on. Make sure we put it back on the right way. That little, the finger lift has to go back on. Right, so we want some screws. Right, we want screws. We want screws that will fit our cartridge clips. And they don't really, you see. They don't really fit, and I don't think I've got anything that's thin enough in these. So let me have a look. I bought a set of foreruns, and the foreruns are a bit thinner. I threw them all in here. And these are foreruns. See, what another thing we could actually do, what we could actually do, guys, I've just had an idea. What we could actually do, we've got the Allen key for doing these. Yep, there's the Allen key. Right, what we could do, we could use, oh, they're not Allen heads. Some of them are, some of them are not. Now I would like to use, now what we could do, we could use this, that goes into there and then gets stuck. So what we could do, we could use, they're alright, they're good. We can use them, they'll screw in. We don't need a nut on the bottom of them. So we can use, I'll tell you what, we've got plastic ones as well. So what we need to do is put one, we'll get one into there and it fits perfect. There's a plastic one. Put that on. I'm hoping I'm showing you all this. Put the cartridge. Put the cartridge carrier on. The clip. Right. We're not worried about anything being straight yet. Deal with all that in a few minutes. Now this should tighten up. Because, yeah, that should tighten up. We don't want it really. No, it doesn't. It doesn't tighten up. That's a bit of a bastard. Let's try the metal one. I'll tell you what, we can try the metal one in the other side. Let's try the metal one. I think they're a bit wider. If not, then we'll have to use a nut. Let's try a metal one. The metal ones work, we'll use those. And the metal ones are a bit thicker. Right. Yeah, that feels as though it's tightening a bit better. And the metal ones are a bit thicker. Yeah, they're a bit fucking long. That being said, it's not a problem, we can fucking chop them down. Now let's get this plastic one out. That's not a problem, we can chop them down. Get this one back out very gingerly. Right, and see if we can find another one. It's about the similar length. Yeah, that one there is actually, we need one about the same length. I don't think we've got much that's the same. We also need one that's, see what we can do, we can put them in, and that's about the same length, and I think it's the same, yes. Wind it down by hand a bit. If I have to, guys, I'll just get the pliers and clip them. I'll just clip them down a bit. But I think we might be able to get a nut on there. Might put a nut on them. I think there's just enough room to get a nut in there. Oops. Make sure I don't stab myself in the finger. Get that all the way in. See what we can do, we can shift that so that it's level. That'll do us. See, and that doesn't really tighten either. And they're the same, so I'm wondering, let's try a couple of these plastic nuts. I'm going to use plastic nuts because I'm going to have to turn that so that will pull the nut down. Into the cartridge carrier so that it's smooth. Right. Let's turn that up a bit because that's not quite right. I mean, that will never come loose, but I would like that. I'm happy with that. I'd like the nut to be flat against the edge, and it isn't. Right, so just get the pliers on and just turn it slightly. And just turn it slightly. There you go. Now that should actually pull in now. Still moved. Well, the cartridge clip in with them in that position. If the cartridge clips in, that's good enough. See if we can make sure the cartridge will clip in. Oh, plenty of room. That's good. Right, and we can actually adjust that. Because that needs to be slightly adjusted. There you go. So that I'd like that a bit further back actually. Let's just undo that. I'd prefer a bit further back if I can get it. Right. Undo that one a bit. There you go. Let's see if we can just slide the cartridge back just a little bit in the carrier. Oh, that's got it. Oh, that's moving. So I don't want it. I don't want the cartridge overhanging the front. I'll be happy with that. I mean, it doesn't matter too much because it's fucking mono anyway. Make sure that we're not moving. We are a little bit. If we want it straight, I mean obviously that's there. That's good enough. Let's take the cartridge back off. I can never get these out with my fucking fingers. I have to use a tool. There you go. Put it back into the cartridge cover. Back into the stylus guard for a minute. Let's get another one of them plastic nuts. So if I can hold that there now and tighten that down, I mean it shouldn't move. There you go. That's not quite in there. I mean, it would never do any harm, it would work. Oops. I think that's moved. Yeah. Yeah, that one's moved a little bit forward. There we go. Just keep my finger on the back there. Just tighten that, it should just pull in. Right. And I don't think that's going to do any harm. That's it, that's good enough. We have moved forward a little bit, so let's just come back. See, I'm having these all the way back. So they can see that one there's moved. There you go. Now we can plug our wires on. So which ones are The two top ones are live, the two bottom ones are negative. So right, live to the top. And it's best doing this with the stylus guard on. It doesn't matter which way around your negatives go, because they both go to the same place, the ground. But we want the lives that are in the correct place. Right. I wanna be with you everywhere. Oh, 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 oh. Dee, 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 dee. That's not fucking going on very well. That's pushed the fucking thing through. Oh, the wires come off the carrier. Ah. Yeah, the wires come off the carrier, guys. God. I don't have to take this all apart again. There, it's on. So what we'll do next, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to pull. See if we can get that to go back through there. Don't want to damage the wire. There you go. So if I now it should be on. Yep. Don't know what we do. Oh. Turn this round. There we go. And I actually caught that there, guys. I hope I haven't damaged it. Caught it with the fucking soldering iron. The fucking clip. Let's pull the fucking stylus protector off first, because it won't go on otherwise. Oh, fuck's sake. We're not in there properly. We are now. That's it. Yeah, I just caught it there with the iron, but luckily I haven't pulled it off. Now that fucking negative there's a bit fucking pissed up. It's not even fucking on that, it's come off. It's because of that plastic jacket. Gonna cut the plastic jacket. Got it off. Doesn't need to be on. Tell you what, guys. That won't go on, that bastard. Really? Can I get the pliers on it? Oh, Laurie, you'll have to wait in the shower. We're on. Yeah, we're on. Yeah. You won't get the stylus guard back on that now because I've made the fuck up them fucking nuts, haven't I? Yeah, you won't get that back on. Just about. What I could do actually, because they look fucking stupid. I don't know whether to cut them down. Because I could get them there. I can't get into them. Ah, fuck it. Fuck it, they'll do. Right. So, let's just ring Laura back.
Yeah.
Never mind. Right. So that one's done. That's ready to go in. And that now makes it easier to replace the stylus. So you can get those styluses all over the place. It's inexpensive. Yes? Hi, Flower.
You alright?
Yes?
Yeah.
Where's your mum?
To me, Mum.
Hey?
I just spoke to me, Mum.
Oh, right, what does she have to say?
The doctor's nearly put her in hospital, apparently.
Oh, yeah, she told me that.
Apparently she's got a chest infection, a UTI, throat infection.
Right, listen, I'm on the internet. I'll speak to you in a bit.
In a bit.
Bye. Oh, yeah, Christine's not very well, guys. Right, so what we'll do next, pull this one out. And this one's got a bloody big screw in it. And there was a screw missing out of this. I think I lost it back in the 90s. There we go. In fact, that screw might actually do, you know. We'll leave that there because we might be able to use that screw. And it might fit in there, fit in the cartridge rather than put fucking them daft nuts on. Right, so now let's take the wires off. Oh, come off. There you go. I wanna be with you everywhere. Ooh. I heard that on the radio this afternoon. I like that song. Right, so what we'll do next, we've got a white one and a blue one. See, these are left over from this afternoon because I put because I gave Richard I gave Richard that radiogram that a Dynatron that's been sat in the fucking bedroom for the past fucking God knows how long. I gave it to Richard, and I couldn't exactly not give him a cartridge carrier with the deck, so no, I'm not happy with that. Am I? Oh, I might be. We'll see. Let's just solder it in and see if the wires actually join together. Looks alright actually. Yeah. Oh ho 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 ho. Oh, look at the state of them. They're nasty. All fucking melted, the cartridge carrier. Sure I had another one of these somewhere. Same carrier. Is it in here? No, that's, yeah, there's one. What's the condition of this? Yeah, it's got a broken pin there, but I think it will still work. It's in fucking better nick than that one. And it's the same. It's broke there, no. It's the same carrier. No, we'll go on using ours. Go on using the one we're using at the moment. Right. Just clean them up, clean the fucking leads up a bit. There you go. So we want to put the red into the middle. Back when I did this in the 90s, when I put these wires in because they were buffed. But that being said, they fucking lasted. But when I did this in the 90s, guys, I didn't have a nice thin fucking soldering iron back then. I didn't have this Weller iron. I had a big fucking dopey thing. Because I haven't always had the nice tools that I've got now. You know, I haven't always had the nice gear that I've got, guys. So basically it was a case of mate do and mend. That looks good. Yeah. Let's see. See these ones here. I'm gonna use a new one because that one's got a crack in it. So we'll use a new one, and we'll see. We'll put the finger lift in. Push that to the back. Put the finger lift in. And we'll see if this tightens up. If it does, then we can just find something else for the other side. So you're putting them fucking big dopey nuts in. So I'm gonna start by this should fit. Hang on, the doings has come out, the finger lift. There you go. Right, get that into there. May not fucking fit this, but you never know. And just get that straight. Yeah, I think we'll get there. I think we'll manage with that. Yeah. Push it all the way back. Yeah, I think we'll manage with that. Find another screw to go in there. Yeah. It's a shame we didn't have another 4 of them. Another 3 of them rather. That's it. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's tightened up lovely. Just the right fucking size. Now let's see if we can see where the other screw is out the other side. That might fucking fit this one. It's a different fucking... I think these are a bit thicker than what was already in there. But we're in anyway. It's a shame we didn't have a few more screws. Oh, that's a bit better. It would be if I get the fucking thing in. Get in here, bugger. You see, get that past. And get that to there. Yeah, we're going in. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have to put fucking nuts on that one. And it's straight. Good. Put the cartridge in. Remember, we want to put the red and the white to the top, the green and yellow to the bottom. There you go. That's that one. Now we want the red. Goes to the other side. We'll try and move a bit of stuff around in a bit. That's in. Then we want the green. Doesn't matter which way. There's no right or wrong way about this. These. It's a bit fucking thingy that. So we'll just get the something on it to push it. That's got it. And the blue. I'm doing them in that order because that's the order that they'd be in if it was stereo, but it doesn't really matter. As long as the wires. Right, so if I can get the screwdriver, just push the blue on. There you go. Turn this round. Oh, hang on, I've put the fuck, I've left the original clip on, haven't I? It's going to be some fun clipping that on, isn't it? Let's get the clip off. There you go. Right. That's there. And push that into there. And in it goes. And that does go with the clip or with the cartridge carrier protector on, because obviously I didn't use them fucking big daft nuts, did I? I'm going to change those when I find some. I'm going to find some more and I'm going to change them. Let me have a look. They look fucking daft. Now I've done that one, they look daft. Oh. one. They're washers, fuses, tactile switches. I've got everything up here that I need. Potentiometers, miniature ones, whatever they are. Oops, nearly knocked the camera off. I'm going to try and use, I've got some, what do you call it here, see if we've got any screws. I don't think there's any fucking screws in there. No, we haven't. What a cunt. Where's the fucking screws? Where's the fucking standoffs and screws? They're fuses. So there's stuff up here out of the way for a minute. Washers, resistors. Oh, don't know where the other fucking things are. Oh, they're there. Got them. I think these slightly bigger screws here will do it, and it will save. Yeah, I think they will. So that the whole lot doesn't fall to bits, what we'll do, we'll take one side out at a time. Because they look daft. Especially when you look at the other side and it looks good. Do one side at a fucking time. Get the screw. Slightly bigger these, but they'll do. They'll do. Should go straight in. Or maybe not. Oh. See, that'll screw all the way down, but not cause it to spread. Don't damage the plastic. No, we're good. Oh, that's a lot better. It's put a bit of a strain on that, but that's alright. They've tightened up. Let's get this other one out. Come on. The only thing I don't like about flatheads, fucking screwdriver slips off the cunning things. I think that's why the posi drive was invented. Yeah, one of those. They are slightly big, but yeah, they do fit into there. Yeah, they do fit in. And if we can get to it, we'll play a fucking record, or try to. Let's lift this up, there we go. fucking stylus guard on. Don't fucking run the risk of damaging the stylus. There you go. Right, get that in there. I mean, the other one went in, so it should. There you go. Perfect. Put a bit of a crack in it, but to stay, they're straight. They're in. So what we'll do now, see if we can get to this fucking unit and put them in and see if we can try it. Oh, I've got all this fucking stuff in the way, guys. Might not be able to get to it. We've got all this lot in the way. Let's move some of this. Put that up there. Move this box so I can put stuff back after. Right, move this bin, put that there for a minute. Right. I mean, it's alright having all this lot on this chair, that's not a problem. Right, if I move this, right, there we go. Managed to get to it just about. Right, let's change the camera. We want camera, which one? Camera 1, I think. Let's put camera 1 over onto that. Don't move too far forward. There you go, guys. There we go. You're not going to see much, but get me cartridges. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I've never got to do it. But I wanted to change these for a while. So what we'll do, we'll slip the first one in. That's in. Slip the second one in. I think one of these had dodgy connections. I mean, these carriers are really there. That's in. They're in. Turn the volume down, it is. There we go. Let's try the first one. That would help pull the fucking stylus guard off, wouldn't it? to set the weight a bit. But then again, probably not, they're both about 4 anyway. Take that off there. Yeah. There you go, guys. And there you go, guys. There we go. That's the cartridges replaced in the Linear Super Disco. It's now got 2 stereo cartridges in, so now I don't have to be worried about playing stereo records on it. Ouch. Oh, fucking jump back. So when I come to get out of it in a bit, I can. Oh. Oh. Move all this. There we go. It's just back there for now. There we go. And there we go, guys. That's the Linear Super Disco done. And that's all I wanted to do tonight, really, was to just do those cartridges. Let's put all my cartridge bits away. Keep all these bits. There you go. Put the Allen key away, I didn't need that after all, but it's still there. And there we go, put that in the box of cartridges. The cartridge bits. Right. So that's all sorted, guys. We'll put the screwdriver bit back away. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the fact that we've managed to get that done, because it's been needed to be done. I'll be honest with you guys, I've needed to do that since the 1990s. But I owned that in the 90s, but I didn't own it all the way through the 90s, because I sold it, well, I owned it through the 90s from 94 till about 2000 and something. In which case I sold it back to my friend Tommy, who I originally bought it off, and because he was talking about it, and I said, well, if you're missing it, you can buy it back. You can have it back for what you gave for what I gave you for it, because we're mates. So he gave me 150 quid back, and I gave him that back. So it owed me a little bit more than that, but you know, that's what he gave me. So that's what I wanted back from him, so that's what we did. And really, it should have had 2 stereo cartridges putting it back in back then, but I never did. But those cartridges that I've just taken out, them GP91s, they were brand new when they went in that. And believe it or not, I put them in 1994. And because you could still get them back then, you could get them out of Tandy back then. Tandy used to sell them, so that's where them 2 came from. But they won't go to waste, them cartridges. They'll go in something mono. They'll go in something. I don't know. There we go. Nice tidy work area. Oh, hang on, I want camera so we can see me. I need to put it back so that we can talk for a minute. I think that's about there, isn't it? Is that about it? A bit more over. More over that way, is it? Yeah, that'll do. There we go. Right, so we've got the cartridges done in that now, and that's I mean, it sounds a bit noisy, the preamp on that. Probably needs a couple. Some of it, it's got them, what do you call it in it though? It has got those Japanese dome epoxy transistors in it, the ones with the dome tops. They're known for going noisy, so we might do a job on that where we can and there's a slight hum as well, but that's caused by the motors. One of the motors, the left-hand deck, it's not shielding from the AC. There's AC getting into the amplifier from that, into the preamp, not into the main amp, only into the mixer. So we need to look at that at some point. It just needs the wires rerouted, because when you move them, they get the hum goes. So I just need to find out how to find a good way of rerouting the wires. They would have been routed correctly, but I don't know how it was done. That's been apart a million times. So, you know, we could probably put some shielding in there, and that would do it. We'll sort that out. So that's another job for another day. Right, guys and girls. Right, so I timed that nicely, didn't I? Courtney's just come in. So, 'cause I don't like blasting music after a certain time. Yeah, 8 minutes past, 6 minutes past 8. Yeah. Some on my head. Yeah. I don't know why, I washed it the other day. Yeah, probably a bit of dust. Right, so I'm going to leave it there, guys. It's interesting to watch a video where I haven't paused it, isn't it? But I was just doing that, so there's no worries. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, buy me a coffee if you want to. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now, guys.
Vintage audio repair is our main, bringing old electronics back to